Audible?
Huh?
Yes, Cedric.
We need to start from here. Exercise 2.
Okay. Yes, exercise 2. Yes. If it's not done yet, please do it in the weekend. Okay. Finish all the homework in the weekend. Okay. Now, exercise 2. We have a table in which some words are given, question words are given, or WH words are given. What, when, why, where, how, and whom. Then there are some helping verbs given. Does, did, do, will, did, and do. Then subjects are given. You, he, she, I, and they. Then verbs are given. Like, go, disturb, need, spend, and want. And then complement are given. So, what does you like? Can you make some questions with it using these words? Okay. These are random. Okay, I just checked. They are not arranged. Okay, they are not arranged in a sentence format, but you have to arrange them in such a way that it becomes a sentence that makes sense. Okay,
Any sentence that
that
makes
makes sense.
sense is fine.
Yes. Say again. Sorry, Edric. Say again.
So any sentence that makes sense is fine.
Yes, out of these, but try to make them out of these given complements, given verbs. Okay. But yeah, any of it using this is fine. That makes sense. Okay. Do 3 right now. 3 of them you do right now. 3 you can do as homework. Okay.
So
So sorry about that. 1 minute. Is it done? Okay. Then who wants to go first? Nobody. Megan, can you tell the 3 questions?
Okay, for the first one, I wrote, what do you like to drink? I randomly chose it, so it's not like in order.
No, it's not in order. You just randomly choose and make it, but the question should make sense and it should be grammatically correct.
Okay. The second one was, why did you disturb me?
Why did you
Disturb me.
disturb me? Okay.
And the last one is, where did you go shopping?
Where did you go shopping? Okay. Good, Megan. Good. Edric?
Okay. Okay. Like, how will you spend your holidays?
How will you spend your holidays? Okay. Then,
Okay, so like,
what will be the
when,
second
no,
one?
no, when did he meet Anita?
When did he need Anita?
Yeah.
Meet Anita.
Yes,
Or
meet.
need? Meet.
Meet.
When did he meet Anita? Okay. And the last one? Last
What
one,
did
Edric.
she want to select? What did she want to select?
What did she want to select? Okay. All right. Good. Amaze. No, you are not audible.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The first one I wrote, what do you like to drink?
Okay.
For the second one I wrote, when will you go shopping?
Okay.
And for the last one I wrote, where did you meet Anita?
Where did you meet Anita? Okay. All right. Good, Amaze. Okay. So this is how we form WH questions. Okay. 3 is for you all to do as home. Try making 3 more for homework. Then comes imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Those sentences which are used to give instruction, okay, to give advice or suggestion. When the sentences are when the sentences are in the form when you give instruction to someone, when you give advice to someone, or when you give a suggestion to someone. So when sentences are in these 3 forms, they are said to be imperative sentences. Okay? It can be direct instruction, it can be an advice, or it can be a suggestion. For example, obey your elders. Okay? Obey your elders. It can be an instruction and advice, okay, to obey your elders. Then give Dheeraj this book. This is an instruction. Okay, this is an instruction. Then always go to school. Okay, this is an instruction also. Okay, then put off the lights. Instruction. Don't tell a lie. Can be an advice. Never fear is also an advice. Don't be afraid of the dark is also an advice. Okay, so these are imperative sentences. Yes, Andrew?
Ma'am, in A there is no don't. In B there is a don't. B is negative, A is positive.
Yes, exactly. You're right, Andrew. A are positive sentences, positive imperative sentences, and B are negative imperative sentences. What are positive and negative sentences? Positive are just casual. Negative is where we use the word don't, never, Okay, like that. I don't like ice cream will be considered a negative sentence. Okay, so those are negative sentences. Then, the sentences given above are used for giving instructions. They are imperative sentences. In an imperative sentence, the verb comes before the subject. Okay, means the verb before the subject in sentences in column B begin with don't or never, and they are known as negative imperative sentences. Okay, negative imperative sentences. Now, we have verbs in column A, and there are words, some words in column B. Can you match them to make imperative sentences? And then we will discuss.
Ma'am, how many should I do?
Do all.
All of them.
Yes.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay.
Wait, 2 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, Andre. Done, Andre?
Almost, last one.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Then tell the first one. Eat.
Who, ma'am?
You, Edric. First one.
Ma'am, like you should eat healthy food or something.
Healthy food. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Ma'am, I created
Yes.
complete sentences.
Okay. Created complete sentences. Okay. Good. Amaze. Second one. Love. Your voice is
Hello?
couldn't get it.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. And now I cannot hear. A little better.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Can you-
now I can
Okay.
hear you.
I wrote love your neighbors and friends.
Yes, good. Love your neighbors and friends. Megan, respect
Elders.
elders. Yes, good.
Yes.
Edric, fourth one. Follow
You should follow traffic rules.
traffic rules. Yes. Amaze, study
Um, every day. Every day.
every day. Yes. And Megan, exercise
Regularly.
regularly. Good. Well done. Now, exercise two. We have some sentences and we have to rewrite them in such a way that they start with a verb so that they are imperative sentences. To make them imperative sentences, one should never hide the truth. Can anybody give me its imperative form?
Ma'am,
Yes, Edric.
ma'am, can I write don't hide the truth?
Can you write don't hide the truth? Um, yes, you can write don't hide the truth. Okay, it will become don't hide the truth. Why? Because here it starts with a verb and it becomes an imperative sentence. Don't hide the truth. Then second one, you shouldn't stay out late. Can anybody give me its imperative? Amaze Megan.
I think don't also from here. Don't stay out late.
Yes, don't stay out late. Don't stay out late. Then the third one should not play with fire.
You should not play with fire.
You should not play with fire.
You is not a verb.
Yes, you is not a verb, but you should not play with fire can also be an imperative sentence. Okay. Now the question says that we have to make sentences that begin with verb.
Oh,
So yes.
okay, okay.
Now what will it be?
Never play with fire.
Don't play with fire.
I don't play with fire.
Yes, with a verb. Don't is a verb. Don't play with fire. Okay. You should keep your classroom clean.
Ma'am, keep your
Yeah.
classroom clean. Just keep. Yes.
Yes, only keep your classroom clean. This is an instruction. We have made it in the form of an instruction. Keep your classroom clean. You should not go barefoot outside. Megan?
Don't go barefoot outside.
Yes. Don't go barefoot outside. Okay. Amaze. One shouldn't eat spicy food.
Don't eat spicy food.
Yes. Don't eat spicy food. And the last one. Oh, sorry. Last second one. One should go to school regularly.
Who, ma'am?
Edric.
Okay. So like we go to school regularly.
Go to school regularly. Direct instruction. Okay. Go to school regularly. You should read good storybooks.
Um,
Means read good storybooks. Okay. Read good storybooks. I have a confusion. What is the confusion is that in the sentences, like according to this book, it says that imperative sentences are only the sentences used to give instructions. Only the sentences that are in the form of direct instruction. But the actual, like when I taught grammar, actual, it is, it also includes suggestion and advice besides instruction. Okay, imperative includes all three things: suggestion, advice, and instruction. But here, I think they are only following the rule of instruction. Only one part of imperative that they are following. Okay, if we take a look at these sentences, it is in the form of the ones mentioned here are already in the form of, some of them are already in the form of advice or suggestions, but they are just considering the instruction part of it. So you can do the instruction part of imperative sentences, but also remember that not only instruction, but it also covers suggestion and advices. Okay, suggestions and advices. So what it says, you can change it according to the question. Okay, but just remember that imperatives have all three. They include advice, they include suggestion, they include instruction. Okay. Okay. Then we have an informal letter. Pandit Nehru's letter to Indira was an informal letter. Let's read another example of an informal letter. So there is an example of an informal letter. We'll give this a read. This letter is written by Hitendra, a major in the Indian Army, to his son Udyan. In the letter, Major Hitendra tells his son about his experiences in life in Kargil, where he is posted. Okay, this is letter from a father to his son, and he's telling about the life, where he is posted, about the place Kargil. Okay, then we start. He is started with a greeting. Okay, date is mentioned. Address is not there, but address
How is
could
the
be
address not there? Ma'am, informal letter has to have an address, at least sender's address.
sender's address. Yes, informal letters do have sender's address, but that's why I'm checking that it doesn't has a sender's address. If it had a sender's address, what would it be?
Informal only.
Informal, Kargil. Okay, some place name and then Kargil. All right, because he's writing from Kargil. Then the date is there, Jan 25, 2011. Greeting, my dear Udyan. Hope everything is fine at home. I have just reached Kargil on my new posting. At present, it is very cold and the temperature is minus 20 degrees Celsius. We are trying to keep ourselves warm by lighting fires and eating a lot of dry fruits. The area is very sensitive because militants can cross over easily. Although the situation is well under control, we have to be vigilant all the time. Infiltrators enter our country with ease in the guise of shepherds because of the dense trees and frozen rivers. Every moment has to be monitored with alertness. Take care of yourself and look after your grandparents and mother and keep writing to me. Yours lovingly, Dad.
Ma'am, okay. So you're saying yours lovingly. So yours lovingly means it's an informal letter.
Yes, Cedric, it is an informal letter. Okay, it is a letter written to a family member. Okay, so it is an informal letter. What is the situation here? The temperature is very cold. Okay, area is sensitive because militants can cross over the border easily. Then there is they have to stay alert at all times, alert and active, because do you know that military people have to stay on alert, on a very high alert, active, because they don't know when what happens, when what can happen. Then infiltrators enter our country with ease in the guise of shepherds. Infiltrators are can be the people from other country who are there to harm the country, or spies can be there, or people from other country. Okay, they if you've seen, I've seen this in a movie that I don't remember the name, but from the border of another country. Okay, they entered our country. There was some movie based on some India war or something. In the guise of guise means disguise, means they dress up as shepherds. Okay, they bring along some sheep, cows. Okay, sheep, some sheep, goats, or and all, and then they come in very very nicely, and then greeting. Okay,
Ma'am,
and then yes, Cedric.
ma'am, what's the meaning of infiltrators?
Infiltrators can be that's what I'm telling you, that they can be the traitors from other countries. Okay, from other country they can be people who are there to harm you, or they are who are there as spies and all in disguise. Okay, then yes, I was telling that they came in shepherd clothes with a rod and all, and with sheep and all. We think that they are just shepherds. The military might think that they are just shepherds, but they are actually spies. They can actually be military from the other country.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes.
ma'am, I think dense trees and frozen rivers. How come?
Because of the dense trees and frozen rivers. Because when there are dense trees, okay, frozen rivers means that they are able to cross the rivers. Okay, they are able to cross the rivers by walking over it. Okay, then the river that separates the country, or maybe something. Dense trees also gives them a shade. Okay, they doesn't just comes into view very clearly. Okay, compared to a grassland, compared to an open land where there's dense trees and all. They have the, they can say that we are here to feed the cattle. Okay, and they can just hide and pretend to be normal looking. Okay, with the help of the trees. Okay, it gives them a cover, somewhat like a cover. The frozen rivers helps them to cross over very easily. Okay, so that is why their movement has to be monitored with alertness. What they do, who they are speaking with, how they are walking. Okay, what is their activity? Every step is monitored. Okay, so that is he's telling about the life at a military base. Then there is ending. Take care of yourself and look after your grandparents and mother, and keep writing to me. Yours lovingly, Dad. Now, there is this exercise that I want you to do as homework, is that imagine you are Udyan. Write a letter to your father, giving him news about yourself and your family and about what is happening in your life. Okay? What is happening in your life? You're his son, and you tell him about how you are, how's your family, what's going on. Okay? Can you write this informal letter and send it to me?
When, ma'am?
Okay? Today. Do this as homework today. Okay? And share. Okay? Now, I have some terminal questions. Let's take a look at them. According to Pandit Nehru, how does a great leader help? Now, can you answer? In India, how does a great leader help?
Saying that great leaders have something in them which inspires a whole people and makes them to do great deeds. In India, a great leader full of love of all who suffer and eager to help them has inspired our people to great actions and noble sacrifices.
Yes, that is right. Okay, now you can put this in your own words that a great leader can help by inspiring people. Okay, by inspiring people and make them do great deeds. Then you can also add that the some qualities of a great leaders are that they are full of love for all those who suffer and they are always eager to help them. Okay, like this, you can frame it in your own words and answer. All right, let's take a look at the next question. What does Pandit Nehru mean by make friends with the sun and work in the light? In your own words. What does it mean when he said, make friends with the sun and work in the light? What did he want to say by saying this?
He was telling her not to do anything in secret and be open about it, whatever she does.
Yeah. Hmm. Yes, Megan, perfect. He was telling her to not do anything in secret or not to hide anything, but to be open about it, to discuss it, to have a discussion on it, okay, and to never do anything in secret. That is what make friends with the sun and work in the light means. Okay, work in the light means work openly, work with transparency, without hiding anything, without keeping anything secret. Okay, then imagine that you had a discussion with your parents about your career plans. Write in about 50 words what was discussed, what advice your parents gave you, and how you felt. I'm gonna give this question as homework. But tell me, did you have had a discussion about your career plans with your parents?
Yes.
Okay, how did it go?
That was a very confusing thing, not knowing
Hmm.
what exactly to do in the future. and we're still trying to figure that out right now. But they help me understand to
Okay.
try new stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Amit, how was yours?
Same here. They gave me some options, some an idea on what's there as well. And I found a few things that are interesting, but I haven't really made up my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Made
was
up your
really
mind.
good. I felt like I had more knowledge about this part,
Mm.
like career and stuff.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Edric, did you have a career discussion with your parents?
Ma'am, not right now, ma'am. I've still not decided yet.
Okay. Did you talk with Mama about it? Anything on your mind related to what you want to do or something?
No, not at all.
Not yet. Yeah. I still have discussions about my future and jobs about mother. I still I'll be turning 22, but still I have these discussions with my parents about their careers. So think about it, okay, plan, and also do your research, okay? Do your research. What things interest you, you should know all about it. Look into it, okay? Take suggestion from elders, from people who are in that field. It really helps, okay? I did this, so I'm suggesting that if you're interested in a particular field and you know somebody who is from that field or who is doing that, so you when you take their suggestion, okay, you will get to know a lot of new things, practical things in that career field. Okay. So take suggestions, okay, discover things because a lot of new things are emerging, such as AI and all. Okay, jobs in AI, it's an example of like a lot of new things are emerging, so you can take a look, okay, explore, take suggestions, okay, and then do what you love with passion. With passion and prayer, we just go into what we love.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Then this is homework, you can write about it in 50 words, okay, about your
Ma'am,
discussion and everything. Yes, Andre?
ma'am, are you still in college now?
Am I still in college now? I did my graduation already. I am, and I am about to finish my first year of a teacher training program. Okay, it's a two-year course. Okay, known as Bachelor of Education. I did my Bachelor of Commerce already. Right now, I'm doing Bachelor of Education. I just did my first year. My first year finals are next month, June. Your summer breaks and my examinations.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, thank you, Megan. They are next month. After that, my first year will be over. The next year, second year will be over. That's it. Okay, so the rest of the portion we will continue tomorrow. This chapter is over. We will meet now Monday and we'll start with a new chapter. Okay, bye all. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye bye.
Yes,
Okay,
Ma'am.
bye bye.